Hi, Michelle here with ShipThrifty. I'm going to show you how to create multiple labels for addresses inside the US. This is our batch shipping tool. So once you're logged into ShipThrifty in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see your name in the upper right-hand corner. And you come down to account information and you can do create multiple labels. You can also get it here if you need to. I'm going to click on this, and then once I click on it, the batch label tool opens up. And so it defaults automatically to addresses in the US, so I'm not going to click that drop down. Shipping date is something that we suggest doing at the very end of your orders because you can save orders in ShipThrifty, which is different from most tools, and you can continue to work on items. So that being said, you've got your address. Mine is showing because I've got a default address. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to add a new package. So each row represents a label. These are shortcuts on the left-hand side, save, delete. These are copies. This is a hold. So if you have a package that you, for some reason, aren't ready to send, but you want to check out on all your labels, you can actually hold the package label if you want to and process it later. These icons up here actually control the whole label table. So it's quick access to edit, save, and whatever up here, okay? So I'm going to add an address from my address book because my addresses are there. I'm going to pick one, and then I can pick different options. So I can pick from a drop down, or and envelopes are in this drop down, by the way. That's something I wanted to point out. Or I can enter my own dimensions. So I could say maybe I've got a 5 by 5 by 5 box and maybe it's 5 pounds. Dangerous goods, anything that's dangerous goods, cleaning supplies, alcohol, aerosols, those kinds of things really can't be sent in the mail if it's going overseas at all. Stateside, you can send some of those if it's in limited quantities, but aerosols and explosives, you kind of want to avoid as much as you can. Nail polish, things that can be caustic to people or hurt people in any way should not be going through the mail. If you do have dangerous goods, sometimes people will send cell phones or laptops or computers. As long as it's a brand new item and it's in the original packaging, you can send that via ground options. You can actually send used items as well inside the US. Overseas, it's got to be brand new. But follow the guidelines. So we've got plenty of resources here. I'm going to say no in this case. And when you say no, the resources are in here. So we've got USPS resources here and more tips on hazardous and dangerous goods on our website. The other thing that I would point out is on ShipThrifty, we only allow dangerous goods to go through USPS at this point in time. So I can come in here then, and I've got my one row done. I can do a save all. Notice how this icon takes a slash away. I can copy entries. So if I'm sending more than one box to the same person, I can copy and it will just copy that information. If I needed to edit anything, let's say I'm doing a little bit bigger box here, I can change those entries out. I also have the ability to copy with a different address. So if I click this and I pick different people and I add them to the bulk shipping tool, then those will pull in as well. We do have the ability to tie into over 350 other applications. So if you have a business and you're looking to do that, we're certainly able to help you do that to pre-populate your shipping labels. You've got a box count up here, so you can see exactly where you're at in your orders. We've got a check address feature which does some address checking for you to reduce return packages. And we have the ability to actually delete multiple labels. So notice how each label has a number in front of it so I can see how many I have. I can literally come in here and I can say delete a range of labels if I made a mistake or I just want to start over. And there, I'm back to the original. I can refresh all rates. So once I have everything done, I usually do a save all and then I'll refresh all rates. And once my rates are refreshed, I have the ability then to open up the checkout at the bottom, which you'll see in just a second. And then I also have the ability in the carrier area to be able to select different options. So each carrier that's in here has different services. You can pick from them, and ShipThrifty automatically defaults with the lowest price rate. So in this case, it's going to be Ground Advantage, going to Alaska. And if I wanted to see what my other options are, I can come through here and I can see what other options I have available. and then express services are available as well. Notice how my checkout opened. I can literally click this box and then I can come down here and I can pay with my credit card. And that's how you create a label. The label will have a link on this page once it's done processing, and you'll be able to click the link to download the label and print it. If you're printing labels, we highly suggest doing them 2 per sheet if they're on paper. Otherwise, you can use 4x6 labels. Hope this helps. Thanks.